Is partial mash brewing good for my homebrew? Imagine crafting a beer that balances the simplicity of extract brewing with the control of all-grain brewing. That's what partial mash brewing offers. It's a method many homebrewers find exciting as they grow their skills. Partial mash brewing involves mashing a small amount of malted grains, usually between 1 to 5 pounds, in hot water. The temperature is kept around 152 to 153 degrees Fahrenheit, or 66.7 to 67.2 degrees Celsius, for about an hour. This process extracts sugars and flavors from the grains. The rest of the fermentable sugars come from malt extract, which is added after the mash. This method is a good middle ground. It's easier than full grain brewing because you don't need a large mash tun or complicated equipment. Instead, you just need a pot, a grain bag, a thermometer, and possibly pH testing supplies to make sure the mash is just right. The grains are steeped and mashed in hot water, then drained and added to the malt extract before boiling with hops. One of the biggest benefits of partial mash brewing is recipe flexibility. You can experiment with different malts and specialty grains to create unique flavors. For example, adding caramel or roasted grains can give your beer a richer taste. It also helps reduce the extract twang, sometimes found in pure extract beers, making your brew taste fresher and more complex. Another advantage is that it's a great way to learn the mashing process. You get to understand how temperature affects enzyme activity and how to control your mash. This knowledge is essential if you want to move on to full all-grain brewing later. Cost-wise, partial mash can be more affordable because you use less malt extract and more grains. You might spend around $20 to $50 on ingredients for a 5-gallon batch, depending on the grains and hops you choose. The process usually takes about 4 to 6 hours from start to finish, including setup, mashing, and cleanup. In terms of equipment, you'll need a large pot, a grain bag, a thermometer, and a fermenter. Some brewers also use pH strips or a pH meter to optimize mash conditions. The grains are steeped in hot water in a separate vessel, then drained and added to your brew kettle. From a homebrewing journey perspective, partial mash brewing is a fantastic way to improve your skills without the full commitment of all-grain brewing. It allows you to create beers with richer malt profiles, better mouthfeel, and more authentic styles that benefit from specialty grains. Plus, it's a fun way to experiment with different ingredients and learn more about how grains influence flavor. So, is partial mash brewing good for your homebrew? Absolutely. It offers a manageable way to develop your brewing skills, expand your recipe options, and produce high-quality beers. It's a step forward that bridges the gap between extract brewing and all-grain brewing, making it a popular choice for many homebrewers.